Okay, let's look at our next section here, which is called transformations, and that's when you're moving the position or appearance of a shape. That's what a transformation is. We're going to look at two types, actually. We're going to look at translations, where we're just sliding a shape. We're keeping the shape exactly the same, but just sliding it. And reflections, when we're flipping the shape around either the y-axis or the x-axis. But you can flip it in any line that you consider is the mirror. Now, what's a translation? A translate means to move along a straight line. So let's take a look at this thing right here. The next part, these are all just your notes. Let's take a look here. What does translating mean? Well, it means you just take a point. If we were to translate it in the horizontal direction, 3 units right, we just go 1, 2, 3 to the right. If we were to take this point up here and translate it 4 units down, we'd go 1, 2, 3, 4 down. That's a vertical translation of 4 down. Now we could take this point and move it 3 to the right and then 3 down. We could have a horizontal and a vertical translation, and that's what we're going to do in the questions. Let's take a look at examples. What you're supposed to do is plot a point, 1 and 2. So you go 1 along and 2 up, 1 in the x direction and 2 in the y direction. And now we're going to translate it 4 units to the right and 2 units down. So we start at A, we go 4 right and 2 down. Look where we ended up, on the x-axis. So if we add 4 to 1, we get 5. And if we go 2 down from 2, we end up at y being 0. That's our new point called A prime. We put a little, that's the translation. 4 to the right and 2 down. Let's look at the next point, B. If we have minus 2 and 3, we're going to move it 2 units to the right, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units down. So it started here, but we went 2 to the right and 5 down. We get a new point that has coordinates of x is 0 and y is minus 2. Let's look at the last one. Plot C, which is 4 to the right and minus 5 down. There we go, minus 5 in the y direction, 4 in the x direction. Now we're going to translate it 8 units to the left. That's 4, another 4, we're at minus 4, and 1 unit up. So our new point, translated point, C prime, would be minus 4 and minus 4. Now you can imagine if you had 3 points and you connected them, they'd be a triangle. And if you moved each point in the same way, you'd move the whole triangle. You'd be translating the triangle. And that's what we do in some of the other questions. Okay, so that's it. I hope this helps.